Hi guys, welcome to another YouTube video. I'm at my boyfriend's today. I've done some work, it's Monday morning, and now I thought it would be perfect time to catch up as it's been a wee while since my last YouTube video. I'm just gonna get ready. I've done my skincare, but now I'm gonna just add some simple makeup. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. I think the last time I spoke to you guys I was preparing for my first workshop with Daisy on creative confidence. This morning I've been preparing for my next workshop, which is all about how to make money as a creative. So if you're interested in that, all the links will be in the description. We're doing it on the 19th or the 18th, it's a Tuesday of April. So don't miss out on that. So what's happened in this last month? Oh my gosh, everything's gone by so quickly. I think in the last 4 weeks, I think pretty soon after my last upload, we went to Scotland for our friend's wedding. I've still got blusher on this, which was so fun. Got some clips that I can share. So beautiful. I've never been to Scotland and I've always wanted to go to Edinburgh. And we spent a day in Edinburgh, which was so cute. And then when I got back, I think a few days after I got back, I went to Oxford and did a window with Prime Minister in Oxford. Then I went to Birmingham and did a window with Prime Minister in Birmingham, and then I did another one in Sheffield, and I think they were all really close together. Traveling so much just kind of made me so exhausted and meant that I don't know, that March was just a whirlwind. Like my birthday's in March, so, and then I got really cool. I got like my first kind of boring illustration job, but I actually really loved it. I did like an internal comms for some staff for a company, so it was actually really fun because I've heard about illustrators like doing jobs that are kind of like internal communications and illustrations maybe that are a bit more businessy, and I haven't ever really done a job like that, so I was excited. And it was nice to have it was just a really, I think, fun experience because it was so different, and I think different things excite me. And yeah, I actually had a really good time doing those illustrations. So that unfortunately meant that I had to work over a few weekends. So the only kind of weekends I had off in March were very kind of sociable because I had my birthday and I had my friend's wedding as well in Sheffield. That was like was that last weekend? I feel like that was last weekend, towards the end of March. And then the week of my birthday's on the 23rd, so the week before the wedding, I had, I feel like I'm not doing this in chronological order, I'm doing this in such a higgledy-piggledy order, but I got a really cool job with Vans where I was in their store drawing on Vans and doing a workshop all about kind of customizing items, and it was just the best experience. Just such a fun day. And then that evening I did my birthday dinner with my friends, took no photos. I think I've got like one video of the tacos I ate. And I'm just really bad, like when I'm with people I just forget to take memories. I really wish I took a photo because it was such a lovely evening. So yeah, I feel like it's been pretty few busy months since I last uploaded, and it just gets to the point because I don't make money for YouTube, when I do go through busy periods, it is a thing of like I just have to prioritize those things, and maybe I could do a bit better with like balance and a bit more better with organization and maybe preparing things in advance. Introvert, I love being with people and I love traveling and I love being around people, but I do just get I guess quite easily exhausted with those things. So yes, we got another wedding in May, which is very exciting, but I think there's not many things in between that, whereas I think March there was a lot of like traveling, there was a lot of traveling with work, which was really fun, exciting. But I think I feel like that was a season of a lot of chaos and a lot of like hecticness, and I'm excited for April to be quite like her homebody. So with all of that being said, I'm thinking a lot. I watched this video on Colin Samir on Amber Chamberlain and why she's quit YouTube again, and they were talking about burnout and about how like editing, when it's just a video of yourself and your face and your life becomes your work, is just a recipe for burnout.
You imagine yourself as a bakery, right? That's open every day. You have to keep baking pastries and bread for people to actually be able to engage with it. Imagine it running a bakery and just being like, I'm taking a break, but the doors are still open. So people are walking in and being like, where's the stuff? So as a channel, you're always on as a YouTube channel. So your community's coming back being like, where's the product?
I'm going to stay on the bakery thing.
Okay, please.
Because now I'm also a little hungry.
Yeah.
Being Emma Chamberlain and being a creator is basically like owning the bakery,
okay,
working at the bakery, and being the bread. And so if someone doesn't like the bread, it hurts on every level.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
As opposed to maybe a more traditional job.
Where you're not the bread.
You're not the bread.
Right.
You're maybe someone who just works for the baker. And if someone doesn't like the bread, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's not your bakery. We think she should make a 4-part series about Chamberlain coffee, taking us from the origins, behind the scenes, all the way to what's next.
And it made me think about, obviously I'm not a YouTuber, but it made me think about that when I go through periods where I do just get exhausted of just editing videos of just my face. And that's why I love illustration so much, is because it's not about that. And so I've been thinking a lot about how can I mix it up on my YouTube where it's exciting for me and it's exciting for me to create it, rather than feeling like I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing for years, which is just like me talking about my life. Even though I do think that's valuable, because I do try to share like my journey as an illustrator. So I think I just feel like when I'm on my period, I just don't want to be on camera or I don't want to talk or whatever. So I've been brainstorming the last month about like, how can I make YouTube exciting for me? And how can I mix it up and maybe do something a bit different that I've not done before? And I have I'm going to be experimenting, I think, over the next few weeks. But one of the things I'm really set on, and something I've been thinking about doing for a really long time, is doing interviews with other creatives on my YouTube channel. So the episodes will be available to watch and listen to on my YouTube channel, but if you're on the go and you want to download it, you can also listen to it as a podcast. So I put a trailer for the Going Places podcast. It's a continuation of my Patreon podcast, which is just me monologuing by myself usually, but I really wanted to create a space where I could interview my friends, interview my collaborators, interview people I admire, and so that's the space for that. But if you want more creative advice of me talking about my journey and talking about what I know, you can head to my Patreon and listen to the Patreon podcast. But the ones with a guest, I'm going to release them publicly, and they'll be once a month. They'll be released on the 1st of every month. I've already started working on it, which is really nice to know that I have things scheduled ready to go out. And I think that's I really am trying to be prepared for the inevitable, which is like these busy periods where I kind of like disappear offline. And I'm also wanting to be excited to just not have me talking about my life all the time. If you have a guest that you'd like me to talk to, please let me know, either in the comments or DM me, or if you're an artist, please get in touch, because I'm going to be interviewing people, just asking them questions about creativity and having like an excuse basically to talk to people that I want to speak to, and share like when my friends create books and things. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited indeed. I feel like this is giving me a real excitement on like content creation again, rather than just like, maybe they have other jobs, maybe they're working in-house, maybe they have really small audiences, but they're still really successful. And I think so often we just discuss like, I don't know, people's stories that get shared the most tend to be like the top 10%, and like everyone else's experience, like, I don't know, I just feel like there's so many successful people that I know that aren't necessarily known about. I really love where they're at, and I would feel like we need to hear those stories more. And it's going to be once a month. If obviously things can always change, I feel like I can do more, then I'll do more, but I feel like once a month is a really achievable kind of way for me to be excited but not overwhelmed by it. And also I love this idea of like slow media. Like, I used to love some magazines that come out like once a year, or once was it bi-monthly, some magazines I loved, where it's just like maybe less is more, you know what I mean? So I'm very excited. And I'm also going to be doing some Pomodoros. So if you don't know, Pomodoro is a technique I use to stay focused, where you work 20 minutes at a time, have a break, and you do that 4 times, and then you have a long break. So I have one filmed and ready to go. I felt like I had to do a little life update before I put it out, because it's been a while, but that will be the next video. Also, I am behind on my New Year's resolutions, but it is to be expected. That's why my New Year's resolutions for March was something fun. It was me to crochet a jumper, a cardigan, which I have not done. I'm kind of like halfway through, so it's not complete loss. And also I am behind on sharing my February month. Is it February? I think so February was about me getting organized, which I feel like I like 80% completed, but then I haven't kind of shared my results. So a lot of the videos in the next few weeks are going to be about me organizing as well. I want to share my Notion video, so that's almost done. Just got mascara and some blush. It's actually like pink eyeshadow that I just use for blush. So gonna get on with kind of I'm writing the script for the workshop on making money as a creative, finalizing that. Yeah, and that will be out on the 18th or 19th. I think it was the 19th. It's a Tuesday, and all the information will be down below. Creativity as a form to also make money. Like, you can get creative about the different ways that you can make money. Like talking about passive income, talking about building things that can earn you money in the long run, like passive income, which has been a lifesaver for me, and all the different many ways as an artist and illustrator that I make money essentially, and how you gotta kind of get smart about it, in terms of like not just relying on one client, not just relying on one revenue stream, how to build different sources of income, and why I think why I get like returning clients, retainer contracts, and all of those things like that. And also I don't just rely on illustration. I've done like workshops, teaching, applying like all my experience and what I know, not to like different things as well, and those kind of things have really saved me. in like slower periods. So yeah, I think that's everything I need to update you on. I'm really excited for the videos to coming out. Let me know what you think of them. Some of them are going to be a bit different. Some of them are going to be more directed, I suppose, to like study with me and Pomodoros. But yeah, I'm excited to, I guess, try and have a bit of fun and do things a bit differently and not just feel like it's just me talking about my life, because I just feel like it's boring for me to edit sometimes. So that's my little update video. I'm really excited to share the videos that are coming out very soon. Like and subscribe, all the good stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!